أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين تراب مقدمه الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, hope everyone is well, and inshallah everyone can hear me loud and clearly. Yes? You should be able to unmute yourself as well. Have a look if you can unmute yourself.
Walaikum salam, Sheikh. How are you?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, sister Shaheen. Right, okay. Now, last week or the week before, we were doing a lot of practice on different verb conjugations. So what I'm going to do is that I gave you the verbs, but I didn't really practice with you. And I know majority of the students, the way we're meant to be practicing these verbs, no one has practiced them. So I'm going to go back to the lesson and ask someone to conjugate. So the verb which I sent in the groups, I'm going to go back to them and test everyone, and then I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to move forward without understanding that everyone understands them. Now, we did the verb a'ta. So on the 29th of November, I sent you a verb which was a'ta yu'ti. What does a'ta yu'ti mean?
He gave. A'ta means he gave or provided.
Yep.
And yu'ti means he gives.
Ahsant. And our uncle, Dr. Shabir, Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Dr. Shabir, are you there? Dr. Shabir.
Yeah, I'm there, sir.
How are you?
Fine, alhamdulillah.
Now, in Rajab, Maher Rajab, we recite this dua. Ya man arjuh li kulli khair. Correct? Ya man arjuh li kulli khair. Now, you know when we hold our beards and we move our finger, we say this dua. Do you remember that dua?
Yeah.
A'tini bimas'alati iyyak jami'a khair ad-dunya wa jami'a khair al-akhirah. Now, this word a'tini means grant me. A'tini means you give me, grant me. Now, the root word of a'tini, it's two words. A'ti means give, ni is me. The word past tense is a'ta. So I want, does everyone have that verb conjugation? Who doesn't have it? Who doesn't have that verb conjugation? Just okay. Right, I'm assuming everyone's got it. Right. Can I ask then the first student I'm going to ask, Sister Ismat. Sister Ismat, rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Islam. You didn't probably expect that I was going to choose you first.
I knew exactly. It took me by surprise, Sheikh. Oh
Okay.
gosh.
Bismillah. So if you look at
Yeah. Where is it, the one with the list of all the present and past tense?
yeah, the one which I'll send it again in the group, and then you
Is
can
it akhaza and yakhuzu?
no, I've just sent in the group again,
Oh, okay.
and you can look at it.
Okay.
So a'ta
So can I ask you one thing?
Yep.
What is the difference between like Rabbana Atina and this is with the Ain and that one is Atina?
So they are two different words.
Yeah.
So two, so that's Rabbana Atina. That's
Atina,
ata,
yes.
that's ata yati.
That is also like Rabbana, oh Lord, grant us or give us.
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
It's good that you give me that. I'll show you the difference between the two. Maybe not this today, maybe next lesson I'll show you the difference between the two as well. So I'll maybe do that for you.
Also different.
Sorry?
Spelling wise is also different, right?
Yes, different
Ata
word.
is from Ain and Ta, Toin, and Atina is T and Nun.
Alif and ta.
Yeah, Alif and Ta.
Yeah, it's ata yati.
Yeah.
Atina. Grant us, okay? Inshallah, we'll do that with you. So Sister Ismat, can you do ata?
Okay, Huwa A'ta means he provide. I think Huwa he provided.
Yep.
A'taya,
Correct.
Huma A'taya, they give. And whom, they means two, Huma means two, they give. Whom, they gave all of them, more than two, provided. Whom A'taw.
Correct.
And she gave means A'tat.
Yeah, so originally the root word is ataya.
Ataya, okay.
Ain, ya, ta. So what happens, but now remember this, the reason why I'm doing this in class, this is so important. I will explain once you've done this ayah of the Quran. So originally it's ataya, so it becomes a'ta, the ya becomes silent, becomes a'ta, and then in the dual, the ya is pronounced again. A'ta, a'taya, and then in the plural, the ya is dropped again, it becomes a'taw. Normally, they all females hit was darabu. Remember? Darabu. Normally we had one, whenever there's a waw, the previous letter used to be with a dhamma. But when you do the weak letters, because it's ain, ya, so ain, wa, ya, when there are weak letters in the last letter of a three-letter verb, or be a four-letter verb, then the rulings of the last harakat is slightly altered.
So, but we still got waw and alif at the end.
Yeah, that remains. But instead of being a'tu, it's a'taw.
It becomes a'taw. Okay.
So that's
yes, I get that now.
That's the reason why I'm doing this, because I knew if I send messages and post PDF files of the group, no one's going to open them until I open them myself with the class. So that's the reason why I'm testing everyone. So when everyone else listens to it, they will memorize it.
Yeah, okay.
So Bismillah.
Okay, shall I continue?
Yes, hiya a'tat.
Hiya a'tat. She gave. Huma a'tata.
Huma a'tata, correct?
A'tata. They and hunna a'tayna.
Hunna a'tayna.
Okay. Anta a'tayta.
Correct.
You gave. Antuma a'taytuma, which is with two people, you two gave. And antum a'tum.
A'taytum.
A'taytum, yeah. A'taytum. Antum a'taytum. You all gave. You provided. Okay. And then anti a'tayti. Antuma a'taytuma. Antunna a'taytunna. And then I a'taytu. Nahnu a'tayna.
Nahnu a'tayna.
Okay.
Now, which ayah, which surah of the Quran has the word we gave?
Which are you asking me?
Yeah.
Inna a'tayna is Surah Kawsar, yeah? Inna a'tayna kal-Kawsar.
Yeah. So that's the reason why Inna a'twayna. So now you can see how the word a'twayna is conjugated now.
Inna a'tayna al-Kawthar. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Am I done?
Well, is there a hurry for me to be completed the task with yourself? I want to do, can I not do a few more with you?
No, you can, of course. I was just wondering.
No, don't, nothing to panic about.
Okay.
That's correct. Yeah, so this is that. So
this is with the alif, I think.
Yeah,
And
alif,
this one is
alif, ain, twa,
Ain.
ya.
Okay, and this one is with huwa yu'ti, ain, te, ya. Okay, huwa yu'ti.
Yeah, that huwa yu'ti is the present tense, correct. Now,
And they all mean the same. Both of them mean the same.
So the ata,
There's a difference.
Ata Rabbana Atina is different from Ata Yuti. Yes, there's a difference.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay, you'll tell us later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jazakallah.
Yeah.
Now Jazakallah, and let me choose someone else as well, because always the time is short as well.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's fine. It's perfect. Okay. Thank you. Sister Shenaz Aziz.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you, Sheikh?
Alhamdulillah.
I'm not too well today. Could you please ask? My throat is hurting. So could you ask someone else, please?
Okay, no problem. Can I request Sister Shaheen? Sister Shaheen?
Assalamu
alaikum salam. Sister Shaheen, now I want you to do for me the present tense of A'ta Yu'ti. Do you have that? Do you have the present tense, or do you want me to repost it again?
Sorry, I forget everything.
You forgot everything. How come you forgot everything? If you're seriously, if students are having problems memorizing things, I'll give you a as you say a cure for it. Not a complete cure, but it will help you. It's to eat honey. Honey. Have honey as much as you can. Honey helps you to have a good memory.
Thank you. That's a good point.
So what you need to do, have honey, a lukewarm milk, and mix. Of course, use get some sort of organic honey, and mix 1 tablespoon of honey, and that really helps.
Okay.
And also the two du'as, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Rabbi Zidni Ilma 7 times after every salah, and also learn Surah A'la. So Sabbih isma rabbikal a'la alladhi khalaqa fasawwa walladhi qaddara fahada walladhi akhraja al-mar'a. Learn this whole surah by heart, and that will help you with photographic memory. And the 4th cure for weak memory is try to memorize the Quran.
Yeah.
I memorized a few juz when I was young, as a teenager, about 11 or 12. And what I have memorized at that age, I've pretty much still attained it. Of course, I have to practice it, but I have still attained. And because of that, I do have a good memory. Not an amazing memory, but because I had memorized this Quran, that's why I'm still able to recall and teach and remember lessons. I don't even write my notes where I've reached, but I recall it. Where did I reach this class? And alhamdulillah, majority of the time, 95%, 90%, I remember where, even though I got 11 classes or 12 classes. So these things do help. And also watch less TV, to be honest with you. I don't hardly watch any TV, watch minimal TV, because your brain becomes a cabbage watching TV. Just read books instead, and that'll keep your mind functioning properly, inshallah.
I don't watch any time, 2 years ago.
That's good. That's even better. So Bismillah. Let's do Yu'ti. I've sent you in the group. If you open your WhatsApp group, I've sent the present tense. The reason why A'ta Yu'ti, it's a really important verb, because A'tini ana u'tika thalatharina dinar. So the word u'tika, I gave you. Ana u'tika, I gave you. So that's the reason a'taytuhu, I gave him. So that's the reason, because the word giving is something which is really crucial in our social dealing and everyday dealing. So that's the reason why this verb is really important. So that's the reason why I'm practicing this with you. So Sister Shaheen, Bismillah, yu'ti, present tense, yu'ti.
Yuti.
Yu'ti
I'm confused.
is huwa yu'ti. I've sent you in the group the present tense verb of a'ta yu'ti. Yu'ti is the present tense. It's on the pattern of akrama yukrimu, af'ala yuf'ilu. So yu'ti, okay, let me do it with the class. Yu'ti, yu'tiyani, yu'tuna. Tu'ti, tu'tiyani, yu'tina. Anti, afwan, anta, tu'ti, antuma, tu'tiyani, antum, tu'tuna. Anti, tu'tina, antuma, tu'tiyani, antunna, tu'tina. Ana, u'ti. Ana u'tihi. Ana u'tika. I gave you. Ana u'tihi. I gave him. Ana u'tiha. I gave her. Nu'ti, we gave. Sister Shaheen, does that help you now? Or you need a bit more practice?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give you another chance. I'll catch you later on in the class then. Sister Siddiqa from UK. Sister Siddiqa from UK.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullah. Sister Siddiqa, bismillah. Can you do yu'ti?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Huwa yu'ti.
Correct.
He gives. Huma yu'tiyani. They
Excellent.
give. Hum yu'tuna.
Excellent.
They give. Hiya tu'ti.
Excellent.
She gives. Huma tu'tiyani. They give. Hunna tu'tiyani. They all female give. You anta tu'ti. You give. Antuma tu'tiyani. You give. That's all male. Antum tu'tuna.
Correct.
You all give, male. Anti tu'tina. You give, female. Antuma tu'tiyani. You give, female. Antunna tu'tiyani. You all give, female. Ana u'ti. I give. Nahnu nu'ti. We give.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm going to ask also.
Sir, is it ana ati or uti?
Uti. No,
It's
ati.
written ati.
No,
Uti. It's written uti.
Uti is
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, if you look on top of the alif, there's a hamza. On top of the hamza, there's a dhamma as well.
Okay, fine, thank you.
Yeah.
Uti. Okay. Jazakallah. Sister Fatima Aslam, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Sister Fatima Aslam, can you conjugate for me yu'ti as well?
Okay, in the present tense,
Yes, please.
I'll try. Okay. Huwa yuti, huma yutiyani, hum yutuna,
Yu'tuna, correct?
yutuna, hiya tu'ti,
Correct.
huma tu'tiyani,
Correct.
hunna yu'tina,
Excellent.
anta tu'ti, antuma tu'tiyani, antum tutuna. Then you
One female.
anti tutina,
Correct.
antuma tutiyani,
Correct.
antunna tutina,
Correct.
tutina, ana aati,
U'ti.
nahnu
U'ti.
uti, nahnu nuti.
Excellent.
Nuti.
Excellent. Now I'm going to go for the question. Now be prepared, everyone. I'm going to ask people randomly. The first person who's going to come on my mic is our young reciter, Zain Muhammad Walji. Muhammad Zain Walji, how are you?
Assalamu alaikum, Shaykh.
How are you? Haven't heard from you for a while.
Alhamdulillah, good, thank you. Yourself?
Alhamdulillah. So how do you want me to test it? Shall I give you the 14th verb conjugation, or shall I ask you to the individual conjugation of the verbs? For example, how would you say I gave in past tense? Which way do you want me to test you?
However you prefer.
Do you want the tough way or the easy way?
Let's go for the tough one, why not?
Okay, excellent. How would we now? A'ta is on the pattern of af'ala. It's a 4.
Alaikum. Is it just us or is Sheikh frozen? Okay. Yeah, he's left.
Is he disconnected?
We have lost him. He's not there.
Can't hear.
He's not there.
There
Who
is
is
not there.
talking?
I think so.
Now
Who
he's
is
here.
talking that we can't hear?
Apologies,
Mm.
I got disconnected. Sorry, apologies, I got disconnected. Brother Zain, how do you say in the past tense, I gave?
It would be ana a'taytu.
Ana a'taytu. How would you say we gave?
Nahnu a'tayna.
How would you say she gave?
Hiya a'tat.
Excellent. How would you say they all females gave?
They all huma.
Hunna.
Hunna a'tayna.
Hunna a'tayna. Correct. And how would you say you one female gave?
So anti a'tayti.
Anti a'tayti. Correct. And let's move on to present tense now.
Okay.
The present tense will be yu'ti. Okay, yu'ti will be the present tense.
Okay.
So how would you say we gave?
So it would be nahna nu'ti.
Nahnu nu'ti. I gave.
Ana a'ti.
He gave.
Huwa yu'ti.
She gave.
Hiya tu'ti.
And you one female gave.
You want anti tu'tiani.
Anti tu'tina.
Anti tu'tina.
Yeah, mashallah, that was really good. Ahsant. Ahsant. Thank you. Next person I'm going to choose Sister Farida. And then after that, Alaikum Salam, Sister Farida, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, fine.
Okay, let's do the past tense. How would you say I gave in the past tense?
Ana a'taytu.
She gave.
هي أعطت.
Excellent. They all females gave.
هن أعطينا.
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 Correct. And they all boys gave.
هم أعطوا.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Present tense. How would you say she gave? Yu'ti is present tense.
هي تعطي.
How do you say I gave?
أنا أعطي.
We?
نحن نعطي.
You one female gave?
هي تعطي.
Excellent. Excellent. MashaAllah. That was good. That was good. Sister Sadia Natu.
Thank you.
Jazakallah. Sister Sadia Natu? Okay, if she not Alaikum salam. How would you say she gave? Past tense. She gave.
هي أعطي.
No. Hiya a'tat. She gave. Hiya a'tat.
هي أعطت.
How do you say that's fine. How do you say we gave?
نحن نعطينا.
Nahnu a'tayna.
نحن أعطينا.
Yeah, you recite Surah Kawthar every day. Inna a'twayna. So you're saying a'twaynaka al-Kawthar. Okay?
Yeah.
And how would you say I gave?
أنا أعطو.
I gave.
أنا أعطو.
A'taytu. I gave. Yeah, I gave a'taytu. Okay, how would you a'ta yu'ti? A'ta yu'ti. The present tense is yu'ti. He is giving. How would you say I am giving?
أنا أعطي.
We are giving.
نحن
Nu'ti. How do you say she is giving?
هي نأتي. هي تأتي.
Hiya tu'ti. Correct. Ahsant. Ahsanti. Okay, next person is Tahira. Sorry, Dr. Shabir said. Dr. Shabir, Bismillah. Dr. Shabir, I want you to come on the mic, please. Bismillah. So, Doctor, I want you to conjugate the 14 forms for everyone to refresh everyone's memory.
Okay, so I think we start with wayu'ti, yeah?
Yeah, a'ta is the past tense. A'ta.
Huwa a'ata. Huma.
Correct.
Where am I now? I'm lost now. Huwa a'ata. Huma.
A'taya.
A'tayan.
Hum. A'taw.
Tun. Huna.
No, hiya. Next is hiya, Doctor. She, hiya.
Yeah, sorry. Hiya a'tini.
No, present is not. We're doing past tense, Doctor. Hiya a'tat. Look on your phone, and I've sent the actual conjugation of the past tense. Hiya a'tat.
Hiya a'tat.
Huma.
I'm trying to just a moment. I'm trying to look at this one now. Hiya a'tat. Where am I, man? Hiya a'tat. Huma.
Yep.
A'tina.
A'tata.
A'tata.
Yep.
Hunna. A'tin.
A'tayna.
A'tayna.
Yeah. So one point, remember this point for everyone. Whenever we come to the sixth form of the past tense verb, they all females, whatever the weak letter was in that verb, whether it is a waw or whether it is a ya, in the sixth form, that reappears and it remains behind in all of the remaining 8 verbs itself. So like, I'll give you an example. Da'a, da'awa, da'aw, da'at, da'ata, da'awna, da'awta, da'awt. So the word da'a yad'u in Surah Nuh, Qala Rabbi, what did he say? Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam? Does anyone know the ayah? Qala Rabbi inni da'awtu qawmi laylan wa nahara. He says to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Qala Rabbi, oh my Lord, I call my people, da'awtu laylan, I call my people day and night. Falam yazidun du'a'i illa firara. They do not listen to me, but they put their fingers in their ears as if they haven't heard nothing at all. So just giving you an example of da'a, dal, ain, alif. And in the 6th form, the auna, they all females called. So here exactly the same. A'ta, a'taya, a'taw, a'tat, a'tata, a'tayna. So the ya in the 6th form stays and it remains in the remaining 8. Does that help everyone? So inshallah, I will do the other ones as well with you. The reason why I'm doing this, because this lesson contained this word, that's the reason why I'm practicing this. Continue, Doctor. A'tayta.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
Fatima.
Yeah, can you repeat this definition so we can note it down? This
So
3 letters.
yeah, whenever there is a 3-letter verb or a 4-letter verb, and its last letter contains a waw or a ya.
Okay.
In the 6th
Wow
form,
or ya.
yeah, waw or ya, it remains intact. It remains intact and it will be pronounced. And in the remaining 8 verbs, it will also remain. Example,
okay.
So a'taya, with a'ta means he gave, and they all females gave will become a'tayna. The ya stays now. A'tayna, alif, ain, twa, ya, noon. And the ya has a sukoon, a'tayna. That's one example. And the other example is da'a yad'u. وإذا سألك عن عبادي وإذا سألك عني عبادي. But in the Quran it says Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when my servants ask about me, so let me just finish. And the other example I gave you was da'a, dal, ain, alif. So da'a means he called or he invited. Da'a is he called. Okay, da'a, he called. And they all females called is da'aw. So the alif here is da'a. Is the waw changes into alif. In 6th form, the all females called is da'awna. Da'awna. Dal, ain, waw, and a noon. And the ayah which I recited was إِذَا سَأَلَكَ إِبْعَادِي أَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ. And then the ayah continues. إِذَا دَعَانِي. The word, I'll send this across to you so that you have the reference. So here, so let me just send this across. So this is from Surah Baqarah. وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ إِبَادِي أَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا, when Da'a means he called, meaning the servant called. Ni, the noon with a kasra, is ni, meaning me. The ya has been dropped. So it should be ni. Normally is ni, but the ya has been dropped because there's a ruling behind that as well. So the word da'a and ni is a ni comes in the meaning of me. Okay, that's that. Right.
Okay. Thank you.
So Dr. Shabir, a'tayta.
Yeah, where am I now?
Yeah, past tense, a'tayta. A'tayta, a'taytuma, a'taytum. Look at the last message that you sent in the group.
Yeah, but I don't I don't seem to be getting what you're saying, because here I find something else here. I don't seem to be understanding this.
You have sent both present tense only, both the forwards of present tense. That is why I think he's getting confused.
Yeah, because I don't have what you are telling me. I don't have
Gave is not there. It is all give only. It is all yutini. Yuti.
Yeah,
No,
and
let me just check. Let me just double check.
Yeah, you have sent me the same thing basically.
Yes, it's the
Okay,
same thing. Yeah.
Apologies.
Okay, all right, that's fine. All right, so wa'ati wa'atai ta hiya
Hiya a'tat, huma a'tata, hunna a'tayna.
a'tayna anta
Yep.
a'tayta anta a'tayta antuma a'taytuma antum a'taytum anti a'tayti.
Correct.
A'tuma a'taytuma a'tuna antunna a'taytunna.
Correct.
Ana a'taytu nahnu a'tayna.
A'tayna. Ahsantum. Jazakallah. Thank you. Sister Tahira. Sister Tahira?
Sir, you have sent the past tense twice.
I've sent, okay.
You didn't send the present one.
Thank you, Sister Batul. Sister Batul, can you do the present tense for me?
Yeah. Okay. Huwa yu'ti, he gives. Huma yu'tiyani, they both give. Hum yu'tuna, they all give. Hiya tu'ti, she gives. Huma tu'tiyani, they both give. Hunna yu'tina, they all give. Anta tu'ti, you give. Antuma tu'tiyani, you both give. Antum tu'tuna, you all give. Anti tu'tina, you give. Antuma tu'tiyani, you both give. Antunna tu'tina, you all give. Ana u'ti, nahnu nu'ti.
Excellent. Excellent. Brilliant. Sister Siddiqa Allidina from Africa. Sister Siddiqa, alaikum assalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
Alhamdulillah. How would you say I am giving, present tense?
I am giving. I'm not too sure.
Then we should know the answer. Then let's look in the WhatsApp group and find the answer. So if yu'ti means he is giving, if yu'ti is he is giving, how would you make I am giving? Yu'ti. Ahsan, doctor. Sister Siddiqa, what's happening?
I'm checking the message on the WhatsApp group, but I don't think I'm giving.
So yu'ti is okay. Let's conjugate the present tense in all of them.
Okay.
Yu'ti.
Huwa yu'ti.
Hmm?
He give. Huma yu'tiyani.
No. He gave is past tense. He is giving present tense. Yep. Yu'ti.
He gives, right? So huwa yu'ti. Yeah. Huma yu'tiyani. They give.
Correct.
Hum yu'tuna. They give. Hiya tu'ti. She gives. Huma tu'tiyani. They give. Hunna yu'tina. They give. Anta tu'ti. You give. Antuma tu'tiyani. You give. Antum tu'tuna. You give. Anti tu'tina. You give. Antuma tu'tiyani. You give. Antunna tu'tina. You give. Ana u'ti. I give. Nahnu nu'ti. We give.
Excellent. Excellent. Sister Tahira. Assalamu alaikum. Are you there, Sister Tahira? Okay, I think she's passed. Who has not had a chance to come on the mic? Sister Shabnam, are you there? Sister Shabnam.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah. Okay, Sister Shabnam, you are gonna be tested the most difficult way as possible. So
I thought you were going to let me read it. I'm still learning it.
so inshallah, you'll be fine. So a'ta is the past tense. A'ta. If I said a'tat, what does that mean? A'tat.
She. Hiya a'tat.
Excellent. If I said hunna a'tayna, what does that mean?
Hunna a'tayna means they gave, female.
Excellent. How would you say I gave now?
Ana a'taytu.
How do you say we gave?
Nahnu a'tayna.
How do you say you, one male, gave?
Huma.
You, one male, masculine.
Anta a'tayta.
And you, one female, gave?
Anti a'tayti.
Excellent. How would you say I am giving?
I am giving
Present tense.
as in present tense.
Yes.
So that will be ana a'ti.
No, it's on the pattern akrama yukrimu. So the alif should have a dhamma. U'ti.
U'ti. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Ana u'ti.
And we are giving?
Nahnu nu'ti.
He is giving?
Huwa yu'ti.
How do you say she is giving?
Hiya tu'ti.
Excellent. And the final question, you one female is giving. You, one female is giving.
You, one female. Antuma tu'tiyani.
No, you, one female.
Anti.
Anti, sorry. Anti. So is that anti tu'ti?
Anti, no, anti.
Tu'tiyani. Anti tu'tiyani.
No.
I'm guessing it now, sorry.
Anti tu'tina.
Anti tu'tina, okay.
Anti tu'tina, right, okay. And final thing, I'm going to ask Sister Jazakallah, that was really good. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Sheikh.
Final question, Sister Butulaka, can I ask you the final one now? And then I'll end the class on this because I want everyone to write this down. Now, the final one I'm going to do with everyone is the imperative.
Yeah.
Can you conjugate the imperative? I've just sent it in the group.
Yes. Yeah. Anti, anta, a'ti,
Yep.
antuma, a'ti, taya,
Yep.
antuma, a'tu, Anti a'ti, antuma a'tiya, antunna a'tina.
Correct. And how do you say you one male, give me?
Give me, a'tini.
Yeah, correct. And if it's a female asking from if it's a female asking, so if you're demanding from a female, how would you say that to her? So a'tini is for a'tini is when you're speaking to a male. You give me.
Yes.
So
a'ti.
That's right. Add the ya has to come after the ta. A'tini.
A'tini. Okay.
Yeah. A'tini. Excellent. Okay, that's okay. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajam. Please, this verb is really important because it comes quite often in the Quran and is used in the vocab. Any questions on this so far? No questions. So
very
please
difficult, very difficult to grasp.
I spent 1 hour on one verb. So inshallah, just some practice in class with Sister Fatima Aslam or Sister Shenaz Aziz. Practice them and you'll be fine.
Inshallah.
Practice makes perfect. So this practice, inshallah, I spent a whole hour on one verb. Normally, people only give you 5 minutes and say, Ya Allah, move on to the next one. But I've done the whole hour. So inshallah, practice as much as you can. And inshallah, we are going to then move back in the book and start continuing with the book. And then during the intervals, I would give more practice as well, inshallah. So Dr. Muhammad Zain, can you recite Dua Faraj to end the session, please, inshallah?
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma kun li walika حجة ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا وضليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك توءا وتمتئه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأجل فرجهم. Jazakallah khair jazak. Thank you ever so much. Please record yourselves as well in this practice. Look at it, repeat it a few times. If you write it out, those who complain it's slightly difficult. I do understand that. I don't understand because I find it difficult as well. So when I learned them, so what you need to do, write them down and with a pencil or a pen, and then first practice. Once you practice them, then write them. Never write first and then learn it by heart. Try to learn it first by heart, then write it. Then you actually preserve it and learn it better as well, inshallah. Okay.
Inshallah. Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah khair jazak.
Thank you.
And then, inshallah, next week I will continue back from the book and try to pursue the book and do some more lessons as well, inshallah. Okay. So we've been away from the book for a couple of lessons. So inshallah, we're back. We can resume the book next week, inshallah. Okay.
Inshallah.